I know right now there are a lot of people who are just feeling anxious and are just unsure of like what to think of everything that's going on in the world right now. Things look bad. It just seems like there's just chaos everywhere. And even though, I mean, yes, because we are in the end times, but we have to, just trust in God and what He's going to do because He is moving. And there are some scriptures, they are actually all in Psalms, which these all have to do with what we are dealing with now. And I just want this to bring comfort to people to know, trust in God and what He is doing. So the first one, like I said, they're all in Psalms. So this first one I'm going to read is Psalms 97, verse 10, and it is the easy to read version. It's the ERV. It says, "Hate evil, you who love the Lord. He protects His followers and saves them from evil people." So the evil people, they hate the Lord. They hate everything that has to do with them. They are doing everything totally against God that they can possibly do and God's people. But He is saying here that He protects His people and saves them from the evil people. And then the second one is chapter 44, verse 7 in Psalms. And this is out of the Christian Standard Bible, the CSB. And this one says, "But you give us victory over our foes, and let those who hate us be disgraced." God has given us victory, even though right now, the last thing it looks like that we are getting victory right now, but we are getting victory in all this, and the evil is gonna fall, and they are gonna be brought down, and they will be disgraced. In Psalms 37, verse 40, and this is out of the Amplified Bible in the Classic Edition. And this says, "And the Lord helps them and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them because they trust and take refuge in Him." So this is for the people who are trusting in God, who is taking refuge in God, who truly believe that God is going to deliver them out of all this, because He helps those that, He delivers and, saves His people from the wicked. But there's so many that don't think that God does this anymore, but He does. And the worst thing you could do is just assume that He's not and go the opposite and not trust Him. Because if you are outside of that trust of God, then you're not under His protection. So you've got to trust in Him and what He's doing. So if you are not trusting God, then you are trusting the enemy more than you're trusting God. And that's not going to go well with God. So you got to trust in Him in order to be under that protection of Him. And Psalms 36:12, out of the Christian Standard Bible, this says, "There the evildoers have fallen. They have been thrown down and cannot rise." Soon we are going to see that, where it's going to happen, where we will be able to see it happen, and they will be thrown down and they will not rise back up. In Psalms 37, verse 10 through 13, this is out of the Christian Standard Bible. It says, "A little while and the wicked person will be no more. Though you look for him, he will not be there." And 11, "But the humble will inherit the land and will enjoy abundant prosperity." So prosperity is coming our way. 12, "The wicked person schemes against the righteous and gnashes his teeth at him." They have been scheming for years. In verse 13, the Lord laughs at him because he sees that his day is coming. So God sits in the heavens and he laughs at these people because they think that they are gods. They think that they have the upper hand, that they are winning all this. And God has control over everything. So he sees how this ends for them. So he knows, even though they're arrogant and they think, they're going to win this, God's just up there laughing like, you're not going to have it your way. It's God always wins and he always gets a revenge. His judgment is going to take them down and they're not going to win this. No matter how bad it looks, God's got it. The evil is going to come down. In Psalms 9, verses 15 through 16, it's the Christian Standard Bible. The nations have fallen into the pit they made. Their foot is caught in the net they have concealed. The Lord has made himself known. He has executed justice, snaring the wicked by the works of their hands. They are walking right into the trap that God has set for them that's going to bring them down. They don't see it, and we may not see it. We don't know how God is going to bring them down, but they are coming down, and God has set the trap, and the wicked will be coming down. In Psalms 53, verses 4 through 6, in the Christian Standard Bible, will evildoers never understand? They consume my people as they consume bread. They do not call on God. Then they will be filled with dread like no other, because God will scatter the bones of those who besiege you. You will put them to shame, for God has rejected them. Oh, that's Israel's deliverance would come from Zion. When God restores the fortune of his people, let Jacob rejoice, let Israel be glad. God is going to restore all that has been stolen from us. All the money that has been stolen, just anything that has been stolen from you, God is going to restore it. He's restoring the fortunes of his people. And God never means for his people to be in lack of anything. I mean, I know some people don't like, the talk of money. They think that God doesn't want his people to have money because they think that God thinks it would humble them if they didn't, but that's not true, because God is the king, and they have many fortunes, and we are his children, and we are a part of that fortune. And so we are going to be restored in every way. So I hope this does help you. I hope this puts your mind at ease that trust him. You have to trust him, because if you don't trust him, you're not going to stay under that protection of him. He protects those who trust in him. And I don't know how many times in the Bible it says, trust him. And it says in there 365 times, do not be afraid. So don't fear, put full trust in God, and everything is going to come out amazing. And this is going to be a very interesting summer, because God's glory is going to flood this earth. I mean, it was said that he would never flood the earth with water, but he's going to flood it with his glory. So there's revivals breaking out all over the world. So we are about to see a major change, a major shift going on. So just stay vigilant, just stay the course. Keep praying to God, read your Bible, because if you're not reading your Bible, you're missing out on great scriptures like this. And it helps to calm your mind. It helps to be like, okay, but you got to believe that God is the same God. if you're not going to believe that God is not the same God that does this stuff anymore, then I don't know what to tell you. But you would also know, if you read the Bible, that it also says God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He never changes. He's not human like us. He never changes. We change, but God never changes. So have security in that, to know that He is one that will never change. He will never betray you. He loves you, and he wants the absolute best for you. So just be encouraged and stand strong and keep looking up.